Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play VVVVVV, hereafter known as V6 or maybe V to the 6 because V6 makes it sound like I'm Let's Playing a Dodge Charger or something. Anyway, this is a relatively renowned indie game that came out a little bit earlier this year, about January of 2010. And it is a unique and insanely difficult platformer, the likes of, Super Meat Boy. It's probably the best comparison to make, and I feel like I make that comparison with every single game I Let's Play, but they do all happen to, strike the same chord with me, so let's put it that way. So we just missed the brief exposition, and, far from being a joke, there actually is kind of a coherent and competent story in this game. So the only gameplay mechanic you really need is there's not so much a jump as there is a flip. So you can kind of, for lack of a better word, you can reverse gravity, I guess. And that you use that to navigate the puzzles in the game. Like Meat Boy, deaths come very, very frequently and are not that frustrating because those C's that you see there are all checkpoints. So when you die, you respawn there. We've collected our first of the 20 trinkets located in the game. Now, I'm kind of going to give myself some shit for saying this, but this is sort of an open world type game, or at least as open world as a game of this scope can be. And I'm not, I'm not saying, oh, this is the new fucking Grand Theft Auto 4 or anything. But it's not a linear platformer. It's more like a Metroid, I guess, or a Castlevania. So we get a bit more exposition on the story here. We find out that the ship that we were on went through some interference in the galaxy that we were in, and everyone's been teleported to a different area of this new dimension. The dimension name is the same as the game's name. So we get this little Metroid-style map here that's gonna actually be a huge asset as we try to navigate this expansive dimension. And the T that you see means there's a teleporter there. And the teleporters are going to be one of our main modes of transportation as we move throughout the game, particularly if we want to get from one spot to the other very quickly. The game ramps up in difficulty pretty quickly, so, these puzzles are pretty simple, just dodging, but, they do get harder, even, I would consider this to be the first level. They do get harder even within this level. I know we got a chance to get a second trinket, and this is one of the places where I really got stuck when I was playing the game through for the first time, because this is a little bit challenging. Yeah, I just glided through the platform there. So we'll just go up, switch gravity, and then try to do the same thing here. And then this is the tough jump of it anyway, because you can't just go straight up. You've got to go off on a bit of an angle. And really, I don't need to get back here. I could just kill myself, because I'll still have the trinket, but... Oh, well, alright, that's one way to do it. So the way the game is set up is basically like, you finish this first level, which isn't so much a tutorial, but an introduction. And then, from there on, you get a chance to explore the dimensions and kind of discover the levels for yourself. And it's kind of unique, because you get a chance to play through it in whatever order you want. This is another puzzle that's particularly devilish for so early in the game. You have to weasel your way down here and try not to die, as I am doing right now. And once you get to the bottom, you're going to come back up on the other side and get to that checkpoint. And now we are almost done with this first stage. And the game does a really good job of introducing you to several of the different kind of screens that you will see with this first level. So you should feel fully prepared by the time you get past this to start dealing with the more heady obstacles the game throws at you. Alright, so we have gotten back to the ship. And level complete. There are 8 levels in the game, but there are only 4 crew members. So we have to rescue those 4 crew members before we can do anything else. So now we are talking to the ship's doctor, who is telling us, what happened in the game. Or sorry, what happened to our ship? Where are all our friends? So these are our friends. We get a brief little preview of the levels that we will need to traverse in order to find them. That level in particular is pretty fun, pretty inventive. The level design, as an indie game kind of has to have for it to be popular and successful. The level design is truly fantastic and just completely ingenious. Alright, so the doctor tells us that they can't find the crew member with the ship scanners, but what they did find is all these question marks, and these question marks are teleporters. And if we go to those and search those out in the dimension, we will eventually find our crew members, because they have to be close to something important, and also give us a way to fast travel around the world. Alright, thanks for watching the first part of Let's Play V6. See you next time.